Good morning, my clapped out friends. Here we are in southwest Victoria. Just beautiful weather this morning. We've had some shocking rain, and we're just so glad to get a decent day to do some more gardening. Anyway, before I start, I'll send out a shout out to my old mate Frank. Frank's not well in the hospital, but hopefully he's going to get better and get home again. It's a bastard of a situation when you can't get home and COVID and all that crap, so shout out to you, Frank. Right, let's get started. 3 weeks ago I showed you a lot of seedlings, and we've decided to start planting some, so I thought I'd have a look at what we've done, and then some exciting news after the video. But anyway, here we go. Now, I have all the seedlings have mostly come up, and I've started planting some out. So we've got some really good stuff happening now, and it's really been a good growing season so far. Everything's as vigorous as, and everything looks an absolute treat. And because it's spring, everything's starting to come out. My smoke bush, which comes out and produces absolutely brilliant spider-like flowers, almost like a dandelion. That's coming up beautifully. As you can see, there's lots of moss and lichen on it, so it's an old tree for it, and it just provides such beautiful shade and beautiful flower. And in this autumn, those leaves here, they turn bright orange. They look an absolute treat. So that's called a smoke bush, and it's the one without the spikes. So have a look at that. My little black pine, my attempt at a bonsai black pine. That's about 30 years old. It's still pretty good. It's had a few hard years, but it's still doing a little bit. Let me take you into my backyard. Now, my favourite part of the house. It's so peaceful. Huge tree, gum tree, provides beautiful all-round shade. It's an absolute treat. It's probably one of the best trees in my little country town. It's quite a serene place. It's quite a protected place, and we just love being here. There's my little finger lime. It's not doing so well, but we'll give her another feed and see how we go with that. Righto. So, last time you saw all these, they had no seed. They were just seeds. So, here we go with the snow peas. The snow peas have come up absolutely beautiful, and they're as vigorous as. I've got some in the ground at the moment, and they've doubled in size. So that's good. Coming across here, my zucchini plants have came up. These are the yellow kind from Lebanese zucchini, and the ordinary straight blackjack zucchinis. I did plant some gherkin cucumbers. I don't know where I'm going to put them in the garden, but that's another story. A few more beans. So, I cheated and I bought some chili plants because they were well established and I wanted them to start straight away. But anyway, hopefully they came up. I've got my purple beans, which I grew from seed. As I said, they're very vigorous. They're growing. They've got their third leaf, so I'm a happy man. Some pak choi also. Listen, if you're just starting out a garden, some of these green leafies from the Asian, like your pak choi and those sort of things, English spinach, lettuce mix, all those things are very easy to grow, and they're very vigorous, and they grow well in pots. So there you go, pak choi, and here's some more pak choi down here. I just planted out before. So I pick them leaf by leaf when I need them, and they're very good for that sort of thing. Now, my snow peas. These are the first lot of snow peas I grew, so they're well in front of the other ones that I planted a couple of weeks ago. And here they are. Look how vigorous they've become. just in that soil. They're looking goods, aren't they? So anyway, I've planted my English spinach is well and truly up, and some Lebanese cucumbers. Once again, I cheated because I saw these and they're well established, and they've just sat in there for a couple of days and probably grown an inch or two, so that was really good. Some more spinach has grown up. It's coming from seed, but let me come back a minute. This is my potting shed. It's very protected from the house, so the wife can't see whether I have a beer or not, or 10 beers, so I reckon that's a great thing. But some of my seeds haven't come up. Sorry about the shade, but they haven't come up properly. I don't know why, but anyway, there's a tomato in that little punnet there. But these have grown from seed. These are tomatoes I've grown from seed, and they're a sugar plum tomato and a whopper tomato. So God knows where I'm going to plant these, but I've got a spot put out for them. Coming across here, I've got some Roma tomatoes. They're just coming up from seed. Some more pak choi. The old pak choi, she just grows everywhere. It's very, very good. My strawberries are doing very well at the moment. They're starting to flower up, so I'm looking forward to them and getting a feed of strawberries. Let's come across here. You can never have too much parsley, guys. Parsley is beautiful in cooking. It adds green, it adds particular taste to a dish, especially a pasta dish or a rice dish. It's bloody good. And I've got some maxi peas there, some purple beans, and some sugar snaps there, sugar snap peas. And they've all been grown from seed. Now, you've noticed I've got a hell of a lot of seeds there, and a lot of plants extra. Well, the good news is, where the hotel I work, I've been closed over COVID due to the regulations that only enable 10 people to be inside, which is not profitable. And I think it's rather a rude way of doing things, if I was the government, to say that businesses can last out on 10 people. I understand the concept that we've got to try and isolate a little bit until we're all vaccinated, but it's just not profitable for small businesses to do things like that. Got a crop of peas finally, so I've been picking the peas out. So I'm very happy to have some peas. They don't often get to the pot though, unfortunately. I just keep walking past and picking them off the vine. So I enjoy the old peas. Now, last time I showed you was my lettuce and my silver beet. Well, I've popped them in another corner where they get afternoon sun, and they are thriving, absolutely thriving. So we're set for that vegetable for the entire spring. Now, broad beans, yeah, look, they haven't begun to pot up yet, and I don't know whether it's a bit late, but we'll see how we go. But yep, so the news is good. The pub out where I work, I'm going to build a community garden there so everybody can come and pick a few plants, pick a few veg, and generally have a good time. But anyway, my clapped out friends, I'm clapped out at the moment, and I shall see you when the plants are a bit bigger. Stay safe, everybody. Bye for now.